all fans of Married at First Sight have opinions on who the best cast members are. The villains are usually more obvious, but the MAFS experts also find many potential couples who are endearing to viewers either because of their personality, their actions, their humor, or any other number of factors. Whether they were willing to stick it out to the end, deal with a difficult spouse, apologize easily or work on their issues, certain Married at First Sight cast members stand out as the best of all time. Marrying a complete stranger is no easy task, as any Married at First Sight viewer knows. There are a host of unknowns the newlyweds must adjust to, including learning someone's likes and dislikes, negotiating roles, figuring out whether their personalities mesh, and finding out if their commitment to staying married outweighs the obstacles they face. Some Married at First Sight cast members have done this better than others. The experts do their best to match couples who will have the highest likelihood of sustaining a marriage, but sometimes things go awry, and decision day becomes divorce day. These cast members rise above the rest from all Married at First Sight seasons for many different reasons. Most of them become fan favorites with viewers and continue to remain popular on social media. In fact, most of them have managed to stay away from receiving the villain status during their time on the Lifetime series. Here are the best cast members to appear across all 14 seasons. Mindy Shiban, Married at First Sight Season 10. Whether a Married at First Sight couple stays together or not, how they conducted themselves on the show determines whether fans view them as a villain, one of the best of all time, or somewhere in between. In MAFS Season 10, viewers met Mindy Shiban and Zach Justice, a stunning couple who the experts believed were a perfect match. However, Zach confessed to Mindy that he was not attracted to her. From there, he began stifling their communication, and eventually, rumors ran rampant about Zach cheating on his new bride with her friend Lindsay. Throughout, Mindy remained sweet, calm, and faithful. This classy lady held out hope until there was none, making her one of the best MAFS cast members of all time. Gil Cuero, Married at First Sight Season 13. Viewers were charmed by Gil Cuero during Married at First Sight Season 13. Gil is an even-tempered man who was paired with Merla Feria, a high-maintenance woman who insisted on the finer things in life. They were incompatible in that sense, but Gil consistently gave in to please his new wife. The handsome 35-year-old made significantly less money than Merla, but wanted to keep her happy. Gil may have been a bit of a pushover when it came to his new bride, but fans praised his ability to do everything to keep her happy in their marriage. Bennett Kirshner and Amelia Fatsi, Married at First Sight Season 11. Quirky couple Bennett Kirshner and Amelia Fatsi from Married at First Sight Season 11 are two of the best MAFS cast members of all time. Fans had fun watching this giggly, goofy twosome, who entertained viewers and rarely fought. It was clear to see why Bennett and Amelia were matched, as their offbeat personalities meshed well. On decision day, Bennett displayed his tattoo of Amelia's initials. Even though they seemed like the perfect couple, Bennett and Amelia announced their divorce in November 2021 after a year of marriage. Paige Banks, Married at First Sight Season 12. One cast member with a heart of gold was Paige Banks from Married at First Sight Season 12. Her husband, Chris Williams, called her ugly, left her repeatedly, and confessed that his ex was pregnant with his baby, which turned out to be untrue. He even bought her a Mercedes during his MAFS journey with Paige. She put up with Chris' shenanigans until the very end. In addition to being one of the best MAFS cast members of all time, Paige should be nominated for sainthood. Chris Collette, Married at First Sight Season 14. Chris Collette from MAFS Season 14 was paired with Alyssa Velman, the bride who never gave the marriage a chance. Alyssa made life hell for Chris, who only tried to please his new bride. Alyssa, who was quite conniving, refused to share a room with her husband, shunned him at every turn, complained that the experts did not do their job, and would throw fits very often throughout the season. Chris is by far one of the best cast members in Married at First Sight history. The final verdict is that Paige Banks from Married at First Sight season 12 and Chris Collette from Married at First Sight season 14 equally deserve the title of the best cast member of all time. They endured more than anyone should have to, and they both emerged with an enormous fan base since they handled themselves with grace throughout their tumultuous journeys on the reality series. Many Married at First Sight followers believe they were both cheated out of a genuine experience and deserve a second shot on the show. Maybe the show will welcome them back one day for a future season.